meditation podcast to train the mind to slow down and be still. When the mind is still, clarity arises and we experience a sense of inner peace and happiness. This is a production of the CEOmonk.com, the publisher of the book, A CEO, an Entrepreneur, a Tourist and a Monk. Introduction to meditation. There are many meditation methods being practiced all over the world, and it's not restricted to any race or religion. I used to look at meditation as an activity, like working out at a gym or attending a yoga class. The techniques had helped me to ease stress and tensions in my life. In the past 3 years, my journey into meditation took a drastic turn when I decided to go deeper by spending a year to learn meditation from monks in temples and forests in Thailand. In 2017, the sudden death of my mom created a vacuum in my life that led me towards this path. Having unanswered questions about life and death, I turned towards books and religion, only to be disappointed when this information led me towards belief and in faith based on theology, with no explanations that I could accept. A talk by a monk at a meditation center, the Dhammakaya Center in Singapore, convinced me that meditation is the key to the door into deeper understanding of the law of life and death, a law that was not explained by religion, science, or math. There was only one path to be fully indulged in learning meditation: the path of a monk's life. It took me half a year to clear all of my personal and business commitments in order to be ordained as a Theravada monk with a temple in Thailand called Dhammakaya Temple. To learn the simple ways of a monk's life, and was hoping that the simplicity would help me empty my mind, cleanse it, and attain complete stillness, and maybe give me a new perspective to redesign how to live the rest of my life. We immersed in an intensive 45-day training as a monk, head completely shaved, wore only saffron robe, slept in a one-man's size tent, ate from alms donated, chanted Buddha's scriptures and meditated daily. The most difficult part of that journey was not having a watch to tell time and a phone to stay in contact with anyone. Waking up at 4 a.m. and eating only 2 meals were less difficult than I had expected. The second most difficult task was to keep the mind from passing judgments and expressing opinions on everything. After completing the 45-day training, I disrobed and returned to my normal life. Everything outside had not changed a bit, yet everything inside me had changed. Today, I continue to practice and spread knowledge of meditation to help more people attain the inner peace that we all had ignored and forgotten. Most people seek happiness by working hard to attain success. We pursue goals that we set, aspire to be in position higher than our current, acquire objects we want to own. It could be money, wealth, assets, relationships, or dreams of being somebody of importance. And in this journey, we refuse to be happy for who we are today. By wanting things we do not have, we create discontentment of what we currently own. Hence, we are perpetually never satisfied or happy with ourselves. Meditation would help the mind to settle down to a state of stillness. When we learn to meditate, we learn not to stir up the dust around our life. Eventually, we even learn to simplify our needs so as not to clutter our life with more dust or desires. The combination of less dust and less stirring create a clearer mind, which translates to a life that's happier and more content. The Monkey Mind Podcast. This podcast contains episodes of guided meditations suitable for beginners, new practitioners, as well as experienced meditators. They are re-scripted and translated from compilations from many meditation masters during the past few years meditating in forests, temples, and private sessions. These voice recordings had guided me to maintain a consistent commitment to daily meditation after the monkhood training. The different instructions in each episode offer different angles to meditation, motivating the mind to look forward to the new episodes as a companion. Format. Each episode has a title indicating the purpose of the meditation, a short teaching of techniques before we begin meditating with the voice-guided instructions and background music. The sessions could last from 10 minutes to 30 minutes depending on the topic. How to use. You may use these sessions whichever way they suit your style and preferences. Here are 3 suggested ways you could get started. 1. Sequentially. Play each episode from the beginning to the end as one meditation practice. The duration ranges from 10, 20, or 30 minutes. Recommend that you do it in the morning just as you wake up or in the evening before you sleep. 2. Favorite list. Play a different episode every day. Save your favorite episode into a playlist. You may repeat your favorite episode by playing from the playlist. 3. Mix and combined episodes. For longer meditation, you may create a special playlist by adding selected episode in any order that you preferred. Set the autoplay on your audio player. This would allow uninterrupted playback for all the episodes on the playlist in the order that you have selected. Finally, I had listened to these episodes many times, meditating as I record and correcting glitches while adding new ones each time I return from my quarterly week-long meditation retreats in the forest. I'm sharing this audio track in this podcast to enable you, the listener, to learn to meditate and continue practicing meditation daily. I wish everyone meditates daily. It is an effective solution to manage anger and stress, while providing a clearer mind to make wise decisions every day. This is the end of the introduction to the Monkey Mind podcast. You may begin your meditation practice by playing the first episode in this series. The Monkey Mind podcast is a production of the CEOmonk.com, the publisher of the book A CEO, an Entrepreneur, the Tourist, and the Monk.